along the street. And these buses don't just service the Cornell campus, but also the greater Ithaca area. They make it super convenient to get away from campus on the weekends, go to the commons, or also just get a bus if you're running a bit late to class. These buses are free to all first-year students and all Cornell students after 5 p.m. and on the weekends. The second way students like to get around is biking. As we come up on this academic classroom, you'll see there's a bike rack outside, which is pretty common across all of campus. Additionally, all dormitories do have bike lockers. Students keep your valuable things from the letter in the picture. Additionally, you can have a car from your first year on campus if that is something that you'd be interested in. I will say it's not super common to have a car, but if that's something you would like, you can. That being said, the most common way to get around is walking, and that is because Cornell's campus is so walkable. Once you're on Central Campus, which is where we are right now, any academic building will only be about a 15-minute walk from another. That is super easy to get to and from classes. Additionally, the registrar takes this into consideration when making the class schedule. You'll never have a class that ends when another starts. So you'll never be running across campus. We like to say at Cornell, you can tell how long someone has been here based on the size of their calves. Just because of all the walking you will do around campus. Finally, when it comes to getting to Cornell, we do have the Ithaca International Airport, which is about 10 minutes away from here. Don't let the international disease fool you though. That is because the bi-weekly flight to Canada. But additionally, about an hour away, there's the Syracuse Airport, which is where I fly through when I come to Cornell, that services a wider variety of destinations. And then there are buses through Cornell that can take you from these airports to campus, which make it easy to get to campus, even though it is fairly remote. Over here is the Space Sciences building. It is home to some famous Cornell professors and Cornell alums, one of which is Carl Sagan, who worked in the Space Sciences building and greatly developed research on campus. One famous alum who spent a lot of time with the Department of Astronomy was none other than middle school science teacher Bill Nye. Bill Nye was a Cornellian. He graduated from the engineering school, and he was pretty involved during his time on campus, and still is today. About 2 years he was back on campus to celebrate the 50th year anniversary of the Ultimate Frisbee team, which he founded during his time on campus.